Hello guys, and welcome to another video. This one I will be talking about how a kingdom works. So let's get into it. So a kingdom is this place that people who have similar interests in the game can hang out and do activities with each other. And each activity generates some type of currency that powers the different benefits in the kingdom. So I will start with the very basics, and you need 7 persons to start a kingdom and to start a war. But before that, you need money in the kingdom. So if you are alone at the moment and you don't want to join someone else's kingdom, but you're strong enough to do content on your own, what you would do is you form a kingdom, and now you're in that kingdom. So as long as you're in a kingdom, all of your gold that you generate by doing dungeons or killing mobs or bosses, normal bosses, some of it goes into your kingdom as a little kingdom tax in a way. Let's call it that, since that would be the simplest term to explain it in. Every member pays that kingdom tax in gold, and gold starts wars, gold starts gauntlets, and now we're at gauntlets, the second most important thing in my opinion in a kingdom. And it is subjective, it is dependent on what your kingdom's goals are. My kingdom is a raiding kingdom, so we try to go through raids a bit fast, and because of that we need a lot of kingdom Orn. So that is the next currency I'm going to tell you about. And kingdom Orns are used to start the raids. So you can see each raid has a different price. These three have a similar price. These, for most high level kingdoms, are a waste of Orn. And you'll see that they have a similar price to the tier 10 arisen ones, which is why I say they are a waste. These two things have a similar price too, and once you kill it you get the rewards, as you know. Well, maybe you don't know, that's why you're watching this video. So this is what I mean. You can go into your kingdom section and you gain rewards from killing the raids in the kingdom, which are called kingdom raids. Another extremely important currency are the florins, and they are gained by persons doing quests in the kingdom. So, and you can see each quest has a different price or a different amount it gives. And you use florins to activate a number of things. These for higher level kingdoms are a waste. I think this one gives like 1,000 Orns, and this one gives like, I don't know, I think one gives like, I don't know. Trust me, they're useless. But if you're even in earlier game, if you just party up, like do a dungeon party and go through like 2 dungeons, you would have gotten what these give you. I'm telling you. And this takes 5 days. It's a waste. It's a waste of your florins. 1,000 florins is not that easy to come by for some kingdoms. You have the hexes, which these are used in wars. And wars aren't that important, honestly, because eventually everybody wins or loses the war. Like nobody is going to win in the end. So hexes, we don't really focus on them, but this is another thing you can spend them on. And you have the Hex of the Cursed, and as it says, all participants will begin the battle cursed, and it says all here, like all. So this one affects your team too, this one affects your team too. This one affects only the opponents. This one gives blight to the opponents. This one is actually a good one, is why we started this one. And this one is another good one. Poison is pretty much useless. These, we just started all of these because they're cheap. And we want to make sure that if we need them, they're there. It's better to have it and don't need it than to need it and don't have it. So I'll go through these briefly. Blessing of Strength. Kingdom members will begin the battle with additional attack power. This one is the one for magic. This one is the one for defense. This one is the one for magic resistance. This one is the one for dexterity, meaning you dodge more and you are more accurate. I like this one. I like this one. This one is the best one, because if they start a war against you and they do out like the war Hex of Blight, that one is a dangerous one. So you want to just Blessings of Peace it. And now they're back on equal footing, and they must have used it for a reason. So you being on equal footing will be enough to scare them away, or to let them think, oh shit, like maybe we won't win this one. These are the most important things you can use your florins for, and they are the Temple of Luck, the Temple of Knowledge, and the Temple of Wealth. And the Temple of Luck will give you a chance to find more items. The Temple of Knowledge will give you bonus experience for 24 hours, as will the Luck and the Wealth. And the Temple of Wealth will give you gold and orns. So that's our favorite, but we have persons in our kingdom that are not 250 yet, so we like all three of them. The Temple of Luck is probably the most useless one because, and this is just a little additional info, it is theorized that you are virtually at the luck cap when you use a dowsing rod and one concord, especially if that concord is above normal quality. They say you surpass the luck cap when you use two concords. It's about a 4% difference between one and two concords, allegedly. So that's why persons don't use double concords as much anymore, and that's why I've started to use a concord in my carry builds, and then I still use a Lugos gauntlet, and I find that I've been getting a lot more scrolls because that's what I do it for. So I'll tell you the rate of increase for these bonuses. The Temple of Luck gives a 2 times more item find. So this one plus dowsing rod 100% gets you to the luck cap. So this one is a bit irrelevant, as I said, like if you have concord especially, or if you have presents or bags of treats. Those are the 3 luck items for accessories in the game. The Temple of Knowledge, you know that when your kingdom is activating this one, you're going to pair it with a fucking barrage of other XP stuff. So if you're trying to gain XP, you're gonna pair it with your XP potion, you're gonna pair it with your trialing weapons or your questing weapons or your venom or your death sword. What's that one called? What's that one called again? I don't remember. I don't remember what that one is called, honestly. But you're gonna have your court jester's outfit for the Orna and Gold one. The new mimic heads, they are currently available. Be sure to pick them up during this short time that they are available. If you do watch this video a little bit later down, like maybe a week from now, I think they'll be gone. You can always just pick up a Lost Helm, and Lost Helm is still going to have more orns, except it won't have the XP on it or the luck that the mimic Or gold. I don't think, yeah, Lost Helm doesn't have a gold multiplier either. Lost Helm has a 5% luck multiplier. But let me not, I was going down a rabbit hole. I forgot this is a kingdom thing. So yeah, that is pretty much, oh, I got shuffled in. That is pretty much a kingdom. So I hope this was a useful video, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day, and yeah, take care of yourselves.